Resolve to Save Lives is aiming to improve the treatment of hypertension around the world. We're working on an app called Simple. Simple's main goal is to help track a patient's blood pressure over time. We don't have any illusions that we can just create great software design in the bubble of our office and then release it in the wild and magically nurses will love it. We took some prototypes and now we've actually developed a piece of software, and our goal is to get something done very quickly and to test it very rapidly.
Field testing as a process is really important for us. What you can learn from 5 days of testing in the field, you might not be able to learn from 5 months of building the product. Coming down to Punjab and watching nurses use the app in real hospitals has made us aware of issues which were not apparent to us before.
We've learned some things. In a clinic in Punjab, they might treat 1,000 men named Amir Singh. Well, that's a really hard thing to look up. Well, which Amir Singh is the one sitting in front of you? Some of the wording in the app was a little bit confusing. Turns out we need to be a lot more verbose in our language.
Without our explanation, the benefits of using the app were not intuitively clear to our users. The app really needs to make a strong case for itself without someone explaining it.
We made many assumptions when we were designing the app, and some of those assumptions were wrong. The nurses got stuck and confused in some places. But now that we are back, we are going to fix some of those issues so that we can give a much better app to the nurses tomorrow. It's going to be a long night for the engineering team. We are heading out to another district hospital today. Let's see if the fixes we made last night improves the experience of the app for our users.
During the user test, a few things that worked well were watching the staff nurse log into the application for the first time, watching her create new patients, as well as watching the staff nurse understand the purpose of the application.
We realized that network connectivity is going to be a major issue for this application. We are building an offline first experience so that internet connectivity does not interfere with patient care.
Turns out that storing blood pressures is quite fast, and that's one of our biggest challenges. I'm fairly confident we can get it down under 60 seconds, and I'm really hoping we can get down under 30 ideally. Now our goal is to take the learnings that we made in the field here, apply them. We're going to build some more stuff in probably the next 3 weeks, and then immediately we're going to go back into another testing cycle.
That's when the real work begins. We need to think about what the design needs are and engineering needs are for features that we didn't necessarily put in this time.
So the design process with Uncommon has gone really well. I think their design philosophy and my design philosophy around how real product design is done are very in sync.
Working with Uncommon has been nothing but a joy because in a very short amount of time, we've been able to produce an app that looks great, is functional, is testable in the field, and is engineered well.
One of our hardest problems is creating a search that enables you to find the right patient. Turns out that storing blood pressures is quite fast, and that's one of our biggest challenges. And the application, I'm fairly confident we can get it down under 60 seconds, and I'm really hoping we can get down under 30 or under 15 seconds ideally.
We realized that network connectivity is going to be a major issue for this application. We are building an offline first experience so that internet connectivity does not interfere with patient care.
Some of the wording in the app was a little bit confusing. We had a button that just had a little icon that was meant to mean medication, and it just had the word update. Turns out we need to be a lot more verbose in our language and be really explicit about what a button means.
We have got a lot of great ideas from the nurses. We have borrowed a lot from their existing methods, and we're just copying that in a digital format into the app.